I have a lot of VR Quest games. I mean, a lot. With over 400 apps and games and counting. I have the obvious hitters such as Beat Saber, Pistol Whip, Job Simulator, Super Hot. But today, I want to bring some praise and love to some hidden gems that deserve your attention. Starting with Shogun's Empire is a turn-based strategy game set in medieval Japan throughout various points in history. It is very similar to the game Shogun Total War, but just scaled down to VR. There are 3 different modes available: Rise of Clans, where you win by completing certain objectives; Road to the Shogunate, where you win by overthrowing the shogun; and Total Domination, where you conquer all of Japan. You choose between 15 different clans, each with their own starting units and unique special bonuses, such as lower unit cost and higher trade income. You can perform various management and economic tasks, such as raising and lowering taxes, sending gold to the emperor to be on his good side, trade rice, where you can buy and sell for a profit, upgrade your provinces, build up your army, or make alliances and declare war with other clans. This part is only half of the game. The other half is the turn-based combat. Once you declared war on a faction, you go into battle. Your army can consist of various types of units, such as archers, cavalry, samurai, yari, gunmen, and many more, with each one having their own strengths, counters, and perks. You can even see your opponent's army, as well as plan accordingly. Strategy is key to winning. You can position your samurai in front of archers to protect them, send ninjas to scale castle walls, charge with full cavalry, or attack from a distance with cannons. You win the battle by either eliminating all enemy units, or eliminating enough to cause the enemy general to retreat. Rinse and repeat until you've won the game. Fans of strategy games and the Total War series will no doubt enjoy this game. However, I strongly recommend everyone to give it a try. All I've said up to this point is just scratching the surface of what this game has to offer. I've poured so many hours into Shogun's Empire, and I know you will too. I don't know what it is, but VR games that are centered around working at a job are so much fun to me. I think the appeal is being able to perform multiple tasks and finding the most efficient way possible in doing it. Sepp's Diner is a job simulation game where you work at a fast food restaurant, serving up burgers, fries, and drinks, all while customers continue to come in with more complicated orders and with shorter times they're willing to wait in line as you progress. There are 3 different modes to choose from: Timed, which is just regular mode; Relax, where there is no time limit to make orders; and Infinite, where you play as long as you can until you receive 3 dissatisfied customers or don't make enough sales to pay off your debt. Now, you might be thinking that the game lacks replayability if all you're doing is serving up burgers and fries. Well, you'd be wrong, Chris. You can hop onto 2 other scenarios: a dessert shop and a kebab stand, each with their own food making processes. Additionally, there is a multiplayer mode where you can challenge your friends to settle once and for all who is the best chef. Each scenario has 12 levels, making a total of 36 to complete. Fun, simple, and addicting, Sepp's Diner will put your multitasking skills to the test and have you coming back for more to top your high score. Pierhead Arcade is an arcade simulator where you, well, play in an arcade. It has its usual machines such as skee ball, claw games, air hockey, coin pushers, and shooting ranges. But it also has some very unique ones such as ostrich racing, batter up, a piano game, boxing, light touch, and even whatever this is. It even has bowling. There are over 30 arcades at your disposal, where your main objective is to top the score charts and collect tickets. You can then use your tickets at the prize hut to purchase fun little toys like a boomerang, drum set, bottle rockets, a horn, and my personal favorite, a ball and cup. I find myself every so often popping into P Arcade to play my favorite arcades, especially when I'm short on time and need to satisfy my arcade itch. And look, even the soda machines work. Nice. Jesus! Oh dear! They went all out.
This mission is not for people like you.
Crisis Brigade is a first-person shooter game where you take on the role of a SWAT trooper taking out criminals in various situations. There are 3 scenarios to choose from: bank heist, port ambush, and ransom, each of which you are only given a maximum time of 7 minutes to complete. In bank heist, you have to take out robbers and prevent them from stealing the loot and blowing up the bank, all while protecting hostages. Port ambush has you confronting a smuggler group at a shipyard, and ransom, where traitor CIA agents have kidnapped the president, and it's your job to go and rescue him. Don't let the block animation fool you. Despite its simple look, the game makes for a very enjoyable FPS, and the shootouts are intense. The game adds replayability by having a rookie mode and a hell mode. Additionally, as you progress through the level, there are branching paths to choose from, such as choosing between taking the stairs to the second floor or taking cover behind a reception desk. There are also destructible environments, such as shooting at wooden pallets, explosive barrels, items hanging from a crane, and fire extinguishers. Additionally, power-ups are available to assist you in the fight, such as an assault rifle, SMG, slowing down time, health, and dual pistols. One thing to note is to be mindful of the scenario you are in. While port ambush and ransom are difficult due to the sheer number of enemies you are engaged with, bank heist has its own challenge, where not only do you have to take out the bad guys, but you also have to avoid hitting hostages and explosives taped to the wall, as shooting them will result in an immediate game over. Crisis Brigade is an homage to light gun arcade shooters such as Time Crisis and The House of the Dead. For those craving that specific nostalgia, or just want an all-around fun shooter, then this game is for you. Just don't get too frustrated if you end up dying a lot like I do.
Oh dear.
Man down. Game over.
Knockout League may be the most recognizable game on this list, but it still doesn't get the praise and attention it deserves. And I believe it's mainly due to being overshadowed by other boxing games such as Creed, Rise to Glory, and Thrill of the Fight, which is a real shame because Knockout League most definitely brings a lot to the table. Despite other competitors in the genre, Knockout League is more cartoony and arcadey. While it may not be as realistic, its style and mechanics allow it to easily stand out among the rest. Think of it more as akin to Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! There are 9 opponents to face, each with their own unique fighting style and patterns, as well as any special attacks that you have to look out for, such as electrified kicks and fiery uppercuts. It's your job to look for these patterns and to know when to block, hit, and to look for any openings that they may expose in order to win. Additionally, every successful hit ups your combo multiplier, and if you get high enough without taking any damage, your gloves will glow gold, allowing your hits to deal more damage. Speaking of damage, when you get hit, your health goes down, but it recovers every time you hit your opponent. Now, unlike other boxing games where you can just flail your arms around and hold your guard up indefinitely, this game trains you to time your punches, block at the right moment, and conserve your energy. Enemies will not just take an endless barrage though. Once you get a few hits in, they'll take a step back and collect themselves, which also allows you to recover. On the other side of it all, there is a training mode for some extra fun workouts. It has its usual punching bag, focus mitts, and speed bag, but it also has something called Reflex Alley, where you hit water balloons, block medicine balls, and dodge flying dumbbells. And the cherry on top of it all is its mixed reality mode, where you bring the game to your living space. That's right, you can train and fight any opponent in any environment. Knockout League takes the best elements of your typical VR boxing game and makes it its own. While I do enjoy other VR boxing games, Knockout League is the one I choose as my overall pick in my library. Fun, engaging, a great workout, and good vibes. That's what this game brings to the table. With its art style, crazy fighters, mixed reality mode, and, well, I do find it hilarious that the boxing coach, Doug Johnson, looks a lot like my boss. Well, everyone, that's my list of some VR and Quest games that deserve to be checked out. There's certainly plenty more out there that deserve attention. Let me know if you'd like me to do another video like this, or just review any specific game out there. I am not affiliated with any of these games, just that they have given me so much fun in my VR gaming space. So, next time you boot up your Quest or other VR headset, why not give these games a try? Alright, y'all, that's it for me, and I'll catch you later in the next one. Deuces!